Hi, this is Modern Day Trading with another live video from September 26th, 2016. The market just opened and I bought GWPH because it broke pre-market highs at 122. And you can see I bought just 25 shares because usually when I trade the first minute at 9:30 exactly, it's more of a practice for me. I'm not really at that level where I feel confident risking big on the first minute opening bar. So I'm just using 25 shares, just relatively a lot smaller than I do on my other trades, just as practice. And over time, I'll eventually scale up. So you see, yeah, pretty much I just bought 25 shares above that 122 and scalped it. Made a little bit of money. It's not really about the money for me on these trades, more of just getting practice in. CCL just had earnings right a few minutes before the open, and it seemed like it was bullish from the price action. So I bought CCL right here. It's holding this 50-cent area. Put my stop right below it. It's got 300 shares at 0.53 and a stop at 0.49. Hoping for a nice bounce and continuation higher. I can say that before I got in this trade, I was already a little hesitant that this would work because CCL in the past has done something where it had beat earnings and shot up the first few minutes and then started just trading down the whole day after. So right here, CCL popped up a little bit. I'm in the money, almost 20 cents roughly, but I'm feeling less confident as it's going because it's not having that follow through and continuation as much as I thought it would. So I'm starting to doubt it here a little bit more. And if it's making a lower local high, I'm gonna be looking to get out of more for just small money because I'm feeling less confident as the trade is going on. So pretty much out of 300 shares, I took out my first 100 around 60 something cents when it couldn't break that 70-cent high that it just had a few seconds before that. And if this 50-cent holds and shoots up a little bit again and is lower than 70 cents, I'm going to be looking to get out some get too. Yeah, it's got out of another 100. Yeah, so pretty much I'm just getting out of the trade, holding 100 shares just in case it does just keep going so I don't feel stupid of selling the whole thing for 10 cents. But pretty much don't have any faith left in that. It's making like a descending triangle at this 50-cent area. Oh, it broke down and I was actually going to put my order to maybe short below it, but I accidentally just hit short and I just got out of it because I didn't expect to get 0.30. I wanted to put my stop to open before 50 cents around 0.49 and it broke at the same time and I just hit it and just got a pretty bad price. Wasn't what I wanted to plan to do, so I got out for a small loss even though it just tanked a little bit more and I'll be in the money. Yelp just spiked up on some potential buyout news. I'm not a big fan of intraday news plays just because I seem to lose more money than I make on them. But still want to practice, so sometimes I just get involved with news plays like I do at the first minute opening bar. Just use way less size and way less risk than I do on my normal trades. Just more of practice than it is to make money. Just about 100 shares. Pretty much giving to the last little small time low slash support. And the more parabolic these moves are, the easier it is for it to come back. So it just popped up really quick. I threw offers up and I just got out for I don't know how many cents it was, about 50-60 cents pop. And I'll just take it and leave it. Not gonna go back and chase it more or hold it all the way back. Just made too many mistakes in the past like that. Alright, so this is Acor. It's pretty weak stock today, and it bounced off this area, and now it's retesting it. So I'm feeling like this can be continued short below it, and I didn't really get filled yet. I'm not a big fan of getting filled on the way up. So I was trying to short 200 shares, and I just canceled my other 100 shares short and to reevaluate the situation. I'm hoping it just shot down a lot more and I got my full size on, but that was it. Because it didn't just shoot down strong and it kind of just broke down by a little bit, I just left half my size on. I didn't think I really had a good out to begin with too, entering this trade, which is probably not the best idea, but I was thinking that it would just not look back. But it doesn't seem as great now, so I'm just giving it kind of a bad out, just roughly on top of where it came back, where it first came from before it broke down. I'm speeding the clip up 10 times the speed because it's kind of a little boring here, nothing really happens. So pretty much I see CCL kind of going down, just keeping an eye on that. And Acor is working in my favor, going a little lower. But the volume on Acor is kind of making me feel a little uncomfortable. And I still just peeking at CCL. Acor is holding it up in this area. I thought about taking some profits, but I didn't. And I just bought a little bit of ACIA, Acacia Communications, because it looked like it was breaking a really short-term ascending triangle. But I bought 25 shares only because if I do trades that I don't love and I just can't help but not do them, which is probably the better thing to do, I just get in super insignificant amount of size and risk. So yeah, Acor stopped me out and to the penny and kind of back to where I got in from, but it's okay, happens. Okay, so now I just slowed the clip back to 5 times speed, so still fast. So I kept peeking at CCL and I'm seeing that it's continually going lower. So I see RCL kind of just hesitating here. So I shorted 500 shares thinking it was going to follow the sector, and I got stopped out for a 10-cent loss. And I see it go down now, so I just decided to short it again. Try to shorten it earlier at a better price, but sometimes they just don't let you have that. Stops you out first and goes again. But I felt confident getting in at a bad price because I see CCL tanking and RCL's Symphony trade, it should follow. So I got a worse price with similar, actually I got a little bit more size just to make sure I can make back that money. And my risk is a lot bigger too because I'm giving it to my original area where I put my first stop in. But so far it seems okay. I'm in the money more than I lost by a good amount. And right here I'm just kind of constantly peeking over at CCL because I'm just playing like a leading lagger type of game. CCL being a leader, and I'm hoping RCL follows what it does. And I'm taking some profits just because, bad price and pay for the losses early. Okay, so I see CCL popping back up and I pretty much got out of all my RCL. So the trade's pretty much done. I held a little piece that's insignificant just to track it. And I do get stopped out of that piece where my original out is, so I'm happy I took most of it. Well, that's it. Wasn't the best day, but I'm glad some trades still worked out and I jumped in when I got stopped out. So right now it's 11:20 and I'm up $220. Thanks for watching, guys.